Hi guys, this is Dr. Jay Brightwell, Full Circle Coaching Consulting. Want to take a minute here and ask you to please hit the subscribe button down below here. Let us know if you like this content, hit it, or what you want us to do more or less of moving forward. Really quick, in this particular time, we want to talk about 3 things that you can do to connect with your audience, to start making sales and conversions to people, not necessarily now because nobody's really moving much in their house right now, but long into the future. Now, when you watch this video in December of 2021, this should still be applicable, but now more than ever, as people are in the corona pandemic, this seems to make sense. Tip number 1, check with your messaging and tone. You want to seem sincere, and you want to have empathy. You also don't want to be overdoing it, laying it on thick as on one side. The other side of the coin is you don't want to come from a place of scarcity. You got to do this now. If you don't do this now, then your brain's going to explode out of your head like some sort of weird emoji. So there's a place of authenticity and sincerity to come through always, but now more than ever, not to be, again, a place of overly sympathetic where everybody is doing nothing at all and it's okay to watch Netflix. It is, just not all the time. And you also want to come to a place where you need to be moving your butt right now all the time. So tip number 1, double check your messaging and tone. 2, double check your visuals. If you're having things put in, you don't want to have crowds and people. And even when I look through my pictures now, I see pictures of my daughter and I a daddy-daughter dance. That's oh my God, are we ever going to be there ever again? So you want to avoid visuals that make people overly sad or overly happy. Find a place in between. If you can find a place that people can dial into, like behind I've got books, anybody can grab anybody can grab a book and start moving through things right now. Another thing is you want to be dressed up in a suit and tie now also, because why is anybody wearing a suit and tie right now? What people are doing is they're connected through Zoom conferences, they're in the pajamas, they've got their coffee, and they're dressed comfortably. So you should look comfortable out, and hopefully I look comfortable but also respectable. I chose not to shave. A lot of people are not shaving now. So I think it's okay to do some of that. Again, you just want to mirror where everybody's current reality is right now and meet them at that level. Again, going back to your messaging and tone with tip number 1. Last, focus on audience expansion, meaning you want people to be subscribing to you, you want people to be following you. Again, take a moment, hit the subscribe button here, reminding people to do things like that. Now's not the time to launch a new product. Now's not the time when things are uncertain and people have this spare time and an abundance of it, where you want to be launching a whole bunch of new things, especially because finances are, for a lot of people, strained. People don't know exactly what the financial situation is. So focus on expanding, building your brand, building your tribe. We talk about knowing someone, liking someone, and getting to trust them before they push the button to move forward with you. So now's the time to really start nurturing that tribe, getting to know them, getting them to love and respect you. It's not always easy to make money in a time when people aren't necessarily spending money. But now is the time to look at the bigger picture of it. And again, audience expansion, that's tip number 3. Lastly, and this is just kind of a bonus one, it's just give. What can you give right now that tells people about who you are and where you want to be, and that you're on their side and you can be with them for forever? If you go ahead and hit the subscribe button or send us a comment, we'd love to share with you our goals planning template, as well as what we call our I Know I'm Successful When documents. These are things that have helped us a lot through the years. So we are defining success inside our head and controlling our spaces, and that we are setting goals that align with our vision and are authentic to ourselves and consistent with our life and our families and our businesses and our personal expansion. So if you'd like one of those, just hit us up with a comment or hit us up with a note directly. We are here to help you. Thanks, guys, and hope you enjoy this.